if we would simply follow that one rule. If we would simply follow that one rule, I got to start this over again because it stopped at 7 seconds. I don't know why. So here we go again. Okay. My champion, not that champion. The champion of my heart, the champion of my soul, the champion of peace, Jesus Christ. He gave us one rule to follow. It's in Matthew 7, verse 12. Therefore, whatsoever things ye would that men should do unto you, so do ye also even unto them, for such is the law and the prophets. If we simply follow that one simple rule, everything else will fall into place. That's what the law was trying to teach us. Other than the fact that we need a Savior. That we're incapable of living God's rules. Everything the law taught us, everything the prophets taught us, can be condensed into that one rule. In other words, treat other people the way you want people to treat you. Just the golden rule, doing to others as you would have others doing to you. If we would simply follow that one simple, easy rule, everything else will take care of itself. And it's not hard to follow. The Lord said, my commandments are not grievous to bear. Even when He condenses it down to one single rule, we still can't follow it. I mean, there's literally thousands of years of evidence that we are incapable of following even one simple rule because we are such a grievous, unruly, unholy race of people. We simply cannot bend ourselves to any law because we are by nature lawless and rebellious. This one simple rule proves it. We can't even follow one single rule because it's not in us. In and of ourselves, it is not in us to follow even one rule from God. And the best part of it is, if we were to follow this one rule, this one simple rule, that my champion, not my belt wearing champion, my crown wearing champion, if we follow this one rule and treat everybody else the way we ourselves want to be treated, everything else is going to fall into place. The best part of it is that lying, divisive, race-baiting, hate-mongering news media that's a tool of the tyranny in Washington and tyrannies all over the world in government to try to control the people, that group, that entity, the news media would fall silent. You could hear insects passing gas, they'd be so silent. Because they wouldn't have anything to report on. Everybody would be treating everybody else with respect, dignity, and honor. The crime rate would drop like a baby dropping a barbell. It'd drop like a cinder block in a swimming pool. They wouldn't have anything to report on other than weather and sports. The news media would virtually go out of business. That would be a blessing in itself. But what more proof do we need that we are a rebellious, godless race in and of ourselves? That even when God condenses it down to one single rule, we can't even follow that. What more proof do we need that we are in need of a Savior? And my champion, there it is. My champion, not my world champion, my universal champion, champion of my heart. My champion wears a crown, not a belt. He's been holding out his nail-scarred hands for almost 2,000 years now. He's saying, come to me, all ye that rest and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. All ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for my burden is easy and my yoke is light. Or my yoke is easy and my burden is light, one or the other. I mean, it's so like he even condensed it down to one single law. And we can't even keep that. All we like sheep have gone astray. Every one of us has turned to his own way. We're all concluded in sin. We are all hopelessly lost. We are utterly incapable of doing anything to save ourselves. The Apostle Paul said, I perceive there's nothing in me to redeem me to a holy God. And Jesus Christ proved it by giving us one single law. And it's not hard to follow, and even we can't follow even that one. What more proof do you need that we need salvation? We need to be saved. We need a Redeemer. And the champion of peace, the champion of grace, the champion of champions, Jesus Christ, is the only way you can get it.